But it makes sense, you talked about it. If you pick Alistar, he takes the Braum. That was the idea. Okay, we got the champion select. We're looking into jumping into game 2 as soon as possible. Chat, you can vote on who do you think is going to win.
Bounce's proxy.
That's his bounce. Okay, so...
I can see him chasing. I thought they were fighting, but it's just the bounce proxy. There it is.
I really like the Raptor start as well from
Danka's going to get first blood, presumably.
Yeah, I mean, that's a freebie for him as Baus. Nowhere to go, hammer down, wallbang comes in, Baus gets the shield off. Actually, this might get a bit dicey. Throws up the buckler for another shield, but SLT flashes in. First blood to Verdant. Okay, thought he was going in. I really thought he was going in.
A little bit too excited, Jake. Baus?
Baus is getting hunted. Danka, he's got the wallbang. Under the tower you go. Baus flashes away. Danka should be able to finish this kill up.
Passive, passive.
He's got the buckler coming in a second. There it is. Oh, hammer. Just hammer.
Yep.
That should be
They commit the flash, but it's a hex flash, so it's fine.
It was almost perfectly timed, but there was one melee creep that just creeped ahead of Crowny, so he doesn't end up tanking the damage. I just feel like the counter dive at this point in the game is so potent from Verdant that it's quite difficult, but Velia's stuck around a little too long. He's got Galio.
Mum's been called in, but the Galio's making his way forward. Velia finds the connection onto Torre. Torre's going to go down as Velia secures the kill. In comes the taunt. Danka flashes away. They have the ball already for Senkux, but the pressure has been bought for LR.
That is a Spellbook level 5 Alistar. The second you're caught, you don't have extra defenses, you don't have your ultimate, you don't have defenses for runes, right? So you end up going down really quickly. And also, Nemesis being around made this so much easier for them, and now Nemesis still being around gives numbers advantage on the top side.
Well, the Spellbook pays off because Torre's back into the action. Senkux waiting for the shockwave onto the key targets. Grubs get smited, that's going to be a steal. In jumps Torre, finding the knockup. Taunt goes a little bit wide, only connects onto one. Senkux whiffs the ultimate, doesn't make the connection. Torre is finished up on the backline. Devon jumps forwards, but Crowny is stacking up. Double kill onto the Poppy. Crowny, he's excited and he is out of there.
Things going wrong for both sides there. And at this point, without any mana, even though Crowny's effectively melee range, they don't have any more damage to kill him. And he walks very difficult to get on top of this model without committing multiple tools.
Velia throws up the ultimate. Devon chasing over. They're going to get the slow onto Crowny. Teleport's coming in, but that's already one dead Poppy. Devon calls in Mum, but he's surrounded by 4. Flashes over the wall, but he hits nothing. The shockwave comes in. It's a double kill for Crowny. Torre jumps onto the back, and SLT is going to pin him in place. In jumps Legalio. Finding a knock up onto 2. Torre limping away from the fight. Senkux cut off from the rest of his team, but LR's health bars are blinking. Can Verdant find a little bit of extra damage? Torre gets jumped onto by Velia, but SLT jumping forwards with a potential flank, cooling off and backing away.
Nah, I think Danka's gonna look for Velia right here. He's sprinting through the lane, but Torre's dead. Chaos and disaster. Junglers lock eyes at each other and they just go at it. But Velia has the backup.
It's just a very strange pathing decision from Torre for me. Because then Devon also ends up in isolation because LR just make the quick and the hit people. It would be a pretty good setup. Now LR, it looks like they're going to get this dragon relatively uncontested. And SLT will trade some plates on the top side. That's their whole mid-game.
Devon, he's got the barrier, but he's going down. Crowny takes him out.
As long as Devon's getting stacks, losing this Herald, the big problem is Dragon spawns in 90 seconds, and that's now a tool for LR to use when that's up.
I'm scratching my head as into how...
It's been feats for Verdant, but now they're not going to get that, and this Herald is certainly going to secure mid-tier 1.
Yeah, there's nothing but Verdant going to be able to do about that. There's the Herald charge.
If it does the Herald difference to matter? For now.
I'm going to just say yes.
All right. 2 very important things. They need second items on their 2 carries. Orianna, Smolder, 2 items for sure for the next dragon. Second thing, 2
midwave and let Devon get his stacks, man.
He's close.
It's frustrating, and I mean, LR realize this is why they're doing this.
Like you said, he's too weak, he's too squishy. Bounce jumps in forward to the Stormbringer.
They're going to have to try to contest. If they lose this, the game's practically over.
They have no shockwave available on them. The hammer goes down. It's only going to send 1 pack in as that's going to be the lockdown. Danka is picked up. Taunt lands onto Senkux. He's going to be okay. Mum gets called in. Not enough to secure the kill. And LR, they're just running away with it in game number 2.
It just feels like Verdant are getting dizzy in this sequence here. And then Lara happy to catch all.
He's doing it. Good, they want the IE. It makes sense, right? They just want to hit that power spike. Oh, Danka gets a nice interrupt onto Nemesis. Beautiful little pick.
Cheer for Verdant. I think you
they are.
might be a little...
There's a bit of a cheer. A little
There you
bit.
go, he got it.
They're looking for Baus in the mid lane. He's just buying time, but Verdant, it's too late. They're too weak. They can't contest. They know the Jinx is on 3 items. They're just going to back off. But Velia lining up a potential Cataclysm. Baus is also coming in on the flank. That's going to be the zap from Crownie into the rocket. Hammer goes down. It goes so wide. Mum's been called in. Devon on 2-2-5. Can't even finish up. Baus, there's the shutdown. But Crownie in the meanwhile shooting into Torre.
Devon!
But Devon is launching him forwards. Crownie's damage is too damn high. Devon finds the shutdown.
He steps up, almost takes down Reckless, gets Baus, and Danka's in trouble.
Danka, beautiful pick onto him. Nemesis jumps in forwards. They're looking for the blinking health bars onto Verdant. The taunt! Nemesis! What a dive!
Nemesis!
He stopped the Baron for now.
Exactly.
It's a cow chase.
It is a cow chase. The important thing is the Baron hasn't gone down, but if Torre dies, surely LR just
Danka's coming in
to the Baron, but now...
Danka's coming in, he's going to look for it, SLT's in, but Torre, he's not gone down, he's held his life, but Crownie joins into the fray. Nemesis jumping forward, the shockwave lands on Jinx the back. That is going to be a double kill for Crownie. Danka being chased, SLT being ripped asunder by Jinx. The Infinity Edge is so big, he's excited. Senkux is slow, just like Reckless before. He's looking for it. That's going to be... Quite the kill!
He stole it!
Quite the penta!
We're in Sweden, but it's not a pentakill yet.
He stole it, Nemesis stole. Okay, he was trying to protect Crownie right there. As Danka pinned him on the wall to not get the penta. But Nemesis, shame on you. You know what? You have to either get the penta or die trying, man.
It's all about the ramp walk, and I mean, Devon just doesn't really have an opportunity to get damage out. The shockwave is actually quite big, but
We're around him. I really worry if Verdant are going to have any way to fight this out.
Double lane push now with Baron. Of course, you put Baus over in the mid lane, Reckless on the in-between to hop around each and every one of them. Wave coming through that mid lane as Elara pushing down ball. This is completely uncontested. If Verdant step up, they just die.
it's way too difficult. They're going to get this mid lane tower once the wave comes in. Baus chaperoning it. SLT is trying to hold, but it might get him or someone else in trouble. Crownie's out of the fight.
Numbers advantage is pretty big. They're going to try and find the damage onto Reckless, but he is so tanky, and SLT getting melted away. There goes the tower. Inhibitor will be quick to follow here. LR just dotting the I's, crossing the T's here in this game number 2. Nemesis trying to see if a taunt can come through. Senkux heavily chunked out. I don't think LR can end though. I think they're going to...
30+ seconds of deep TP from Torre.
That's a 4v5 for now.
He is not going to be able to join this play.
It's a long walk.
And they look for it, Torre. I mean, if this flank works out, this is the most bombastic thing I've ever seen. He's looking for Crownie, delivers him to SLT on the backside. Mum gets called in. Crownie, he's holding his life. The barrier, the shields are too damn much. As LR just stacking up the damage here onto the members of Verdant. SLT holds his life for now. The taunt from Nemesis isn't enough, but that's going to be the end of Baus. Verdant, they are not done yet.
That's a very big deal. That's a 50-second death timer with Elder spawning in 20 seconds time.
Absolutely, and Crownie had to burn every single summoner he has. The only thing that's available to him is this Guardian Angel. Devon, every single summoner up. This is a chance for Verdant to hit back.
It's now or never. 5 seconds.
That's to get him to the jungle
Nemesis.
first.
Oh, that's going to be the lockdown onto Danky. Flashes away. They still haven't...
TP through Baus.
Baus is making his way in. Danker's half HP. Same with the Elder Dragon. He's going to have to be one hell of a shockwave from Senkux. It lands onto 2 on the back, but Velia, big ultimate from the backside. Devon's trying to put some damage out onto Reckless, but he is caught by the flag and the drag. Velia going incredibly low. So is Danka. This fight is all LR. A triple kill to Baus. Make that a quadra.
The second Baus steps up on this volley bear, the fight is over. There's not a single member from Verdant to go up against him, and there's not a single member from Verdant to stop this push.
LR push it to match point. 31 minutes on the clock. This was domination.